There's a first for everything, and I just got back doing something I never thought I would do. And it has to do with this package and this envelope. I hope you stay tuned for another Crockpot Wednesday and what is so exciting in my life. Stay tuned. This recipe comes from Fanny's recipe box, and I never made it before. It's called Stovetop Easy Chicken Bake. It's for the crock pot or the oven. It calls for 1 package of stovetop stuffing mix, 1.5 pounds of boneless chicken breast, 1 can of cream of chicken soup, and 1.5 cups of shredded cheese. It's that simple, and this is how we make it. So we're going to spray the bottom of our casserole, and we're going to layer it with the chicken breasts. Now these chicken breasts I had in the freezer, but they are partly thawed. Now we're going to add 1 can of cream of chicken soup. This was something else in my pantry that I'm trying to use up. All we do is take a spatula and we're just going to smooth it over the top of the chicken. This recipe is absolutely so simple. Then we're going to add a layer of cheese. Now it calls for 1.5 cups. I just estimated it. Everything's better with some cheese on it. And the last part is, all we're going to do is we're going to take 1 box of stovetop stuffing mix, or make your own homemade stuffing mix. As you can see, I got this for 50 cents. This I got at the discount grocery store probably a year ago, and I'm trying to use up all of this stuff. Now I put a lot of the mix on top because I really like a dry coating on top of my chicken, but you could use less if you wish. Now we're just going to layer it with another layer of cheese. We're going to put this in the crock pot for about 4 hours, and it will be finished, and I'll show you what it looks like and how it tastes. Here's the updated freezer. I spent $3 and got some little baskets to put in the freezer. Well everybody, the chicken is finished, and I can't wait to show you what it looks like. Today is a busy canning day, and that video is going to be coming up probably in the beginning of next week. But I got to show you what the chicken looks like. So, yum, yum. Let me bring the camera closer to you. What the chicken looks like. So it's chicken with the stuffing and the cream soup. And I'm going to add some green beans, but let's try the chicken and see how it tastes. Oh my word, I like this. This is really good. This is the first time I'm making it quite like this. That is really, really delicious. That is really good. You want to pair that with some mashed potatoes, but I'm going to be making green beans. My grandchildren and my daughters are coming over. That is perfect. So I hope you like that. Now I'm going to explain to you the first clip that you saw in this video. What does that mean? I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed making it. Well everyone, it's an exciting day. Today I'm going to the post office to get my very own P.O. box. Follow me as I do something for the very first time, getting a P.O. box just for all of you guys. Super excited! This is going to be so much fun. I wonder who is going to be the first person to use my P.O. box. The very first time I go to open up my P.O. box, I'm going to videotape it, and so you can all see who is the first one. This is so exciting. This is so exciting. I got my very first package from my P.O. box and my very first letter. And you know what? The letter doesn't surprise me whatsoever, because the very first card I received came from a very close friend of mine named Susan. Be the very first person, and it's not a surprise, and this was the very first thing I picked up from my P.O. box. So, what else did I get? My very first box. This came from Dallas, Texas, and I'm not going to share with you her name or anything, but we're going to open up the box together. You've been asking me for over 2 years, when am I going to have a P.O. box? And it was really something unique for me. I never filled out paperwork for having a P.O. box. I don't know about this kind of life, about my life that new subscribers don't understand. I was a stay-at-home mom my whole life, never earned an income, never had a bank account, never wrote out checks, never did a lot of things. And I'm learning all of these things from having YouTube. And this is just another thing that I've learned, what it's like to have a P.O. box. So let's get opening the present. And Susan, thank you so much for your kind letter. It was not a surprise, but it was a surprise to see your beautiful card. You have been with me a long time here on the internet, and you become a personal friend of mine as well. So I'll tilt the camera down and show you. Here's the card, and I never read what's inside of it. That is personal. But I'll show you what I got. So she has everything wrapped so nicely. Face to face, praying in scripture for spiritual growth, as she knows that I do very much enjoy devotions. And thank you so much. And this I recognize. I recognize this because my friend Glenda received this on her channel as well. So I actually know what I'm going to use this for. I'll show you in an upcoming video. She also found 30 days of social media success. Wow, this is something I sure could use. And look at this, pretties. Actually, I'm going to make these into bull covers. There's going to be a video on that coming up real shortly. Oh, and I love green. Oh, that's going to go out here in my canning garage because I know right where that's going. Beautiful box. Isn't that so pretty? And I'm going to use this to put my letters in. So I think I'm going to use this to put my cards in for now. Isn't that so pretty? Oh, be still and know that I am God. Actually, I sang this in one of my videos not too awful long ago, probably about 4 months ago. That is going somewhere in my bedroom. I want to thank you so much, my friend from Dallas, Texas. Thank you so much for all of these things. As you know, I can use them. I love just the old-fashioned things like this, and I have many uses for them. As you know, I live a very old-fashioned life, and so all of these things can be put into use, and I'm really excited to read about the 30 days of social media success. That sounds like something even my son would like to read. We'll let you know what I think of it. I don't know where she got it, but it sure speaks me, doesn't it? So I really want to thank you all. Thank you so much for. So I really want to thank you so much for all these good treasures, and I'm going to cherish them, as you know. And I'm really excited to have my P.O. box, and I will be sharing things that I get in my P.O. box. You know, I'm going to give it a 6 months trial period just to see, because a lot of you have asked for it. I never really thought about it before all of this, but I understand that you guys asked for it, and so I'm going to do it, and we'll give it a 6 month trial, and I'll see once, you know, will I get anything or maybe not. You know, it's not about receiving gifts. It's all about sharing love with one another, and I am so grateful for that, and I am so grateful that you think of me when you go to the thrift store and find things like this, and it's so special. Also, treasures from your home. It's like you bring a piece of you with me, and it's so nice to have. So, take care, everyone. We'll see you guys tomorrow. My goodness, it's been forever since we read Fanny's diary. The photo you see is Fanny, and that was taken in 1987 on our wedding day. Fanny writes on August the 13th, 1943, "Today we canned string beans and went to Bible school in the evening." August the 14th, 1943, Marion and I went downtown and we went to visit Grandma Naut, and we went to Lancaster. Grandma Naut was Fanny's mother. Fanny was a Naut and she married a Grove.